which approach worked best until a few years down the line, and we look back retrospectively to see how the trends shaped up. But back to Chad's point, I mean, the reason I can't, Devin, give a solid prediction about when we come back as a restaurant compared to, say, robust 2019 is, to use his example, the rocket companies, they recorded those groundbreaking numbers, record-breaking numbers, with all of their folks working from home.
Right.
And so I don't know what the impetus is for them to bring everyone back downtown. So even if they bring 50% of the people downtown, at some point those buildings will fill back up, I believe, with other tenants, but that's going to be some time. So I think the downtown hospitality is going to trail, say, even, for instance, neighborhood hospitality.
Sandy, I wanted to make sure that we got to that part of this. As you look toward a recovery, do you feel confident that you know and understand what the changes are that have been made over the last year that are going to stay? A lot of people are going to keep working from home.
Listen, I would love to know the answer to that question, and if I did, I would rent myself out and I wouldn't need my day job. So here's Sandy's rule of crises, is that in a crisis, we always think we're going to change more than we actually do, but at the end of the day, we never change as much as we probably should. So, how we are going to react to this crisis, here's what we know. We know there's going to be changes. We know that our lives are going to be forever different in some form or fashion. Exactly how that is and exactly how much that is the $10,000 question, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know. Obviously, work from home. Yeah, and it's not just work from home that's going to accelerate. It is work from a whole different zip code. I mean, right now, if you're Dan Gilbert, and this is exactly what he's doing, he doesn't care if his employees live downtown Detroit, Troy, or Denver. And the way they're recruiting new people is that they're getting people from Denver saying, hey, join Quicken. Don't worry about moving to the Detroit region yet. Work with us for a while, then maybe a year from now, you'll learn us and you'll want to move here, right? So it is really creating a new flexibility for both employers and employees that we've never seen in society before, and that's going to be a big change.
Denver, I'm thinking about packing up my green screen and trying Sydney. Chad, let me let you weigh in on what kind of changes you think states stay.
Yeah, I mean, Jay Farner, CEO of Rock Companies, just talked to us the other day about that issue that they can recruit people from around the world. I mean, they're pretty serious about that, and it's changed. They're right now reconfiguring their conference rooms so they can have 3 people in the conference room and 6 people in maybe 6 different states or countries. And so this is totally flipped how we work, where we work on its head. And I cannot see it going back to the way it used to be. And so we have a lot of challenges to adapt to that. I mean, City Detroit this year, they were projecting $85 million in loss in income tax for the city of Detroit. From city income tax from people working at home and remote, and that's going to have a major impact on the city's financial future and staying out of bankruptcy court in the future.
Boy, that's one we haven't heard people talk much about. All right, Chad, Sandy, Dennis, thanks so much for the time, guys. Really appreciate it. I gotta leave it there and get to a break. Happy birthday, Dennis. We'll take a quick break. Back with more.